Still have a short-range signal. Grab a radio from one of their scouts. Now they're running blind. Finish them off.
We have a problem. They're trying to seize the base's comm center. We worked hard to disrupt their network, but if they take the center, it'll all be for nothing. They've already compromised most of the system. Our only choice is to bring down the communication tower. With your biosuit, climbing the tower shouldn't be a problem. This will be the perfect distraction for me to evacuate the civilians.
Plant some explosives and set a timer. Take down those guards. Use the console to open the gate. More enemies incoming! Get to the other console too, please. Shit! That's a Silverhorn junker! Be careful! It may look like junk, but it's quite tough. The comms tower is down for good. No way they're getting back online now. The explosion seems to have thrown the rest of them off too. Shira and her squad are moving the civilians. Secure the area and link up with them. Must have stolen it from the armory.
If you're done over there, come join us. We found a spot where we can rest. I'll send the coordinates. The Beltran security area is just past this gate. And the gate is locked. The security system must have activated because of the gang. With this gate shut tight, air travel might be our only option. No idea how many airships the gang has left at the base. I'll check if any airships are left in the armory. You check on the wounded.
Our way out is right there, and yet it's completely blocked. I'm doing all right, but the injured troops are losing morale fast. I've been handing out medical supplies, but they're exhausted. If you don't mind, could you hand them out? Seeing you might give them some hope.
I heard from our scouts, and there's good news and bad news. The good news is that there's still an airship left in the armory. The bad news is that the civilians inside got captured by the gang. Dane tried to stop them, but with hostages involved, there was no way to fight back. Thankfully, they surrendered right away, so no one got hurt. The scout says Struz has already left. He's moved on to the load outpost. What's left here is just a distraction. With their main forces gone, all that's left are some low-tier mercs working for pay. Eliminate them and grab their weapons while you're at it. They're using Beltran gear, which should be easy enough for civilians to use. I'll look for the exact position of the airship and the civilians.
Looks like they shut down all outside communications when they took over the base. To free the civilians, we'll need to find a way to tap into the internal system.
I found the civilians. Sending coordinates now. They should be locked up right ahead. My soldiers will create a diversion outside. Move in while they're distracted. I'm sending you my encryption key, just in case. Use it on the console inside the armory to open the gate. Get the civilians out and onto the airship. Simple, right? Let's go. The second that gate opens, we're in for a fight. down the surrounding guards first. We need to go in deeper to find the civilians. Use the console. My encryption key will unlock the prison.
You're here. I knew you'd come. The soldiers did all they could to protect us, but I'm sorry. I thought we were doomed to slavery. There are so many of them. More will be swarming in. Be careful.
They're coming. They just keep coming. Good. The gate is open. Get the civilians to the airship. Watch the rear. Some of them might try to follow us. How did you take down that MAU so easily? You're way stronger than I expected. I checked the airship. Looks like they sabotaged the fuel tank. We've patched it up so it will fly, but it won't get far. The Beltran security area's defense systems are still up and running. We can keep the civilians safe there until the Bellado City's troops arrive.
Welcome. We've got a wide selection for you to browse. Telestorage at your service. Anything you'd like to store?
It may not be the best, but I've got all the essentials right here.
Thank you for rescuing us and getting us to a safe place. If it weren't for you, we'd still be locked up in that armory. I'm a little stiff from being locked up for so long, but it's nothing I can't handle. I'm not sure how well the others are holding up. Could you check if the systems here are still functional? We might have to stay here longer than we thought.
You checked on the gate? I should have done that. Thanks. I'm fine. The biosuit kept me safe and sound. I'm a bit embarrassed, actually. With more experience under my belt, I should have done better. You kept everyone safe. Thank you. If we could reach Captain Javier, the situation should improve. For now, I'll stay and watch over the civilians. There's food inside, although we're not sure how much. Can you take stock of the supplies and help keep people calm?
You're here to check on us? Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. Thanks to you, we made it out in one piece. We're truly grateful. As I've said before, we had come for a business deal. I know we Karens are always met with suspicion. I'm used to that. I can't share too much, as it involves classified details. By the way, I heard from Shira that you're looking for arcane cores. I heard all arcane relics found in Bellotto are handled in Bellotto City. So, I assume you'll be making your way there soon? you are. You've been through a lot. Get some rest. Since the security system here is still active, you can relax for now. We need to update Javier and Mars about the situation here. I guess we'll have to restore the comms network first. If you need any supplies, check with the merchant over there. Got all sorts of goods for sale.
Welcome. We've got a...
We've patched up the comms equipment, but we still can't get through to Belado City. Looks like Silverhorn's main forces have gone to the load outpost. Honestly, load outpost was probably their real target from the start. Oh, and about Redtail, we've decided to work together for now. Of course, I didn't give her any weapons. Apparently, Redtail has scouted the situation at load outpost. But we can't trust her completely, either. Go ahead and register your ID at the comms console. I need your help. After wrapping things up here, we're heading to load outpost.
I was starting to think I might have chosen the wrong side. I thought the Belado army would be here. What happened to all your troops? Huh? Regret? Nah, I guess you wouldn't understand with that biosuit keeping you comfy. The air inside that prison and the air out here are totally different, you know? Now, I'd be really enjoying this if I had my gun back, but I'll make do for now. First, I've got to teach Struz a lesson and take back my gun. See you at load outpost then. Shira went on ahead. You go join her. I'll find my own way from the side.
The load outpost is just up ahead. I'm not sure if Redtail will actually be helpful, but at least she shouldn't get in our way.
The load outpost here also serves as a logistics hub for Korra border security. It's stocked with a lot of military supplies. Struz and the main forces of his Silverhorn gang are here. They must have cracked the outpost security using encryption keys stolen from the armory. If they get their hands on the arsenal here, no standard defense system will be enough to stop them. With enough firepower, they could even launch an assault on Belado City. We need to assess the situation at the outpost before making our move. I want you to take out the robots here in the lower sector and scout out the area. Redtail should show up soon. If she actually keeps her word, that is.
All units in this area are military Lydian models. Silverhorn must have already broken through the first layer of the outpost's defenses. I think I've picked up signals from the captives. I'm marking their position now.
Who are you? A mercenary? No way a proper merc would show up here. Unless... you're working for the Silverhorn, too. Commander Shira. Then, she must have escaped from the besieged Beltran armory. Please, help us. The Silverhorns locked us up in here. The robots in this area were hacked by the Silverhorns. They should have the digital encryption keys to this cell.
Are they hostages? We need the keys to open the cells. encryption keys we need. Go back to the confined soldier.
You got the keys. Thank you. Now we have a shot at escaping. The outpost security was suddenly disabled, and the gang rushed in right away. I managed to stay hidden, but they caught me when I tried to flee. I'll mark the safe zone where I was hiding. There should be others still captured nearby. Please, send them to the safe zone.
I found another cell in the area. Marking coordinates now.
You are? A mercenary from Bellotto City, perhaps? Please help. I was captured by the Silverhorn gang. Tommy, so he's still alive. The Pathfinders in the area should have the key code.
Got all the codes we need. Let's set him free.
Thank you. I'll find a weapon and join you too. Watch out for the Lydian robots.
Hey, Shira came up with a plan. Let's regroup over here. Well, you're doing better than I thought. I guess that biosuit isn't just for show, eh? At any rate, Shiro went around the back and slipped into the mid-level of the outpost. We just need to make enough of a ruckus down here to keep them distracted. Now this is a plan I can get behind. Raising hell is what I do best. Here, take this bomb. We're blowing up the generator and crashing their entire network. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's go. Follow me. Let's take out the generator first. Without a charge, the robot incoming. You fight. You do remember I don't have a gun, right? Up, we crashed their network. More incoming. Can't believe how easily they're falling for this. Let's hit the airfield. There's plenty more to blow up there. Hurry up and plant that bomb I gave you. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Look at these rust buckets crawling in like pests. Man, that was a blast. You've got some real skills, huh? Shira should be wrapping up by now. Let's move up and find her.
You made it. I saw those explosions from all the way over here. So, was Redtail actually helpful? I still don't trust her completely, but at least she's not making a run for it. I'll let Redtail borrow a gun. We've got more enemies up ahead, and we'll need all the help we can get. I just hope Redtail won't just grab the gun and ditch us. I did some digging in the mid-level, and it turns out Silverhorn is after the MAU. The data they stole from the armory is the key to decrypting it. They haven't cracked it yet, but it's only a matter of time. We need to stop them fast. You focus on taking down the Silverhorns around here. Meanwhile, Redtail will hack into their network to pinpoint weak spots in their security. I'll try to secure the MAU with the activation code I have. It's been a while since I got this code, so I'm not sure if it'll work, but we'll have to try.
Let's take down the Silverhorns around here first. Let's move on to the next spot. We need to draw the Silverhorns away. There's a lot of them, but hang in there.
Odd. Redtail isn't responding. Either she's gone out of comms range, or something's happened. She can't have betrayed us, can she? I'll send you Redtail's last transmitted location. Check it out.
take you so long? I was about to get slaughtered by them. They're jamming our comms. Take them down now. I almost lost my head back there. You weren't just watching and waiting until the last minute, were you? I guess I should say thank you. We better move before more show up. There is a server room up ahead. Follow me. Use the console and scan for weak spots in their security. These guys don't even try to encrypt their network. What a joke. I suppose they never expected someone to sneak in and mess with their consoles. There are definitely some blind spots in their monitoring. I'll send them to Shira. You go over this wall. I'll find another way in.
Everyone in position? I'm right outside the Amayu storage. Just as I thought, the security around the Amayu is tight. One of us needs to cause a distraction while the rest activate the Amayu. Redtail, come to me.
First things first. Hey, Shira, you seriously thought I betrayed you just because I didn't respond for a bit? I was just caught in a comms jam. Man, that stings. Makes me really not want to cooperate anymore.
Sorry about that, but we don't have time for this. We need to secure the Amayu before they do.
They're just stalling us. Let's not waste time.
Watch your head!
Sorry to keep you waiting. MAU activation took longer than I thought.
Hey, why is my MAU so small? You did this on purpose, didn't you?
This way. Your MAU is up and running too.
All right, let's wreck them all. Where the hell is Struze? I want my gun back.
There's Struze. He's got a Chronos? That one's got better specs than ours.
Ha! So he picked the biggest MAU, huh? Let's see if he even knows how to pilot it. Damn it. Struze got away at the last second.
Forget about chasing him. Let's pull out and regroup at the Beltran security area.
We've come far enough. Those Silverhorn goons won't be following us anymore. Struze ditched his Amayu just before it exploded. Damn, he's fast. Shira took the recovered Amayu to the Beltran security area. They should help reinforce the defenses there. She's probably already there. We should head back too. I'm guessing I can't keep this MAU, right? All 3 MAU we used were activated with Shira's code. Seriously, commandeering 3 military-class MAU? Just who is she? Anyway, thanks to you guys, I got to pilot a military MAU. That was fun. My deal with Shira is done, and I'm free now. At least for a while. I'm going after Struz. He's probably heading for the Lode Forest or the Old Frontier. That bastard made off with my gun, even while running away. And you're after those arcane cores, right? Heading to Bellado City? Looks like we'll be traveling together for a bit. I'll catch up with you later when you set off.
You made it out safely. The captives who fled earlier are safe too. Now, the remainder of the Silverhorns won't be able to do anything until the Bellado City troops get here. I'll keep supporting you remotely from here. Don't worry. Once things are settled here, Shira and I can meet up with you.
If the Silverhorns had managed to take the MAU, things would have been a lot worse. Thanks to you, we secured the Lode outpost much faster than I thought we would. I really appreciate it. You said you're looking for arcane cores, right? I'll put you in touch with a guy named Stan in Bellado City. Stan is basically a high-ranking official in Bellado City. Every arcane relic discovered in Bellado goes through him. I'm sure he knows about arcane cores too. That said, the Lode area's network is still down. According to the records, Bellado City had dispatched soldiers and engineers. Since they haven't restored the network yet, something must have happened. As you make your way to Bellado City, stop by the Lode Forest communication towers and see what's going on. Stay sharp. Without the automated defenses, the forest is teeming with wild beasts.
We can't reach Bellado City, nor can we communicate with the other Supreme Mercenaries. At least our comms are still stable, thanks to the rover. You'll need to deal with the wild beasts before heading to the communication towers. There's someone up ahead on the forest trail. With this many creatures around, are they stranded?
Of course, I know. Looking for the arcane core. People with the same goal. I suppose we should get friendly. Thank goodness. I've been waiting for someone to pass through here. My name is Ada. I'm an apothecary from the Old Frontier. Your biosuit looks quite impressive. You must be a renowned mercenary, right? What brings you out here? Soldiers? I don't think I have. I did hear a loud crash earlier, though. It came from the direction of the lake. I couldn't get close because of all the beasts around.
Let's take down the beasts near the lake and take a closer look. Once they're gone, she can move somewhere safer too. All right, let's head to the lake.
Who are you? A Saiyan mercenary? That biosuit. You must be one of the Supreme Mercenaries stationed at the armory. What are the odds? Are you here to check the communications towers too? I'm a pilot sent from Bellotto City. We were transporting engineers to restore the network. As we approached the towers at low altitude, the gang attacked, and we went down. The engineers escaped before we crashed, but they're likely stranded somewhere with all these beasts around. Please, clear out the area and find them.
These beasts usually stick to the outskirts. Looks like the gang's destruction of the defense systems let them get closer. The airship wreckage. Let's check it out. Someone's sending a distress signal. They're close.
You don't look like a Bellotto soldier. Are you a mercenary? So you're here to help us. I'm so glad to hear the pilot's safe too. We were ordered to check on the communication network in Lode Forest. We were shot down by the gang, but the pilot got us out safely. Unfortunately, the airship crashed into one of the comms towers. We'll have to figure out another way to get the network back online. You should talk to Russell. He's a bit eccentric but clever. He might think of something.
Wow, a biosuit. I've never had the chance to see one this close before. Anyway, our biggest problem right now is the horde of beasts. With the defense systems down, they've started flooding in. We've got too much to do and too few hands to handle it all. So, here's an idea. Since you're a mercenary, why not take this on as an official job? You'll be rewarded once the situation is resolved. In the meantime, Jackie and I will focus on fixing the network. Wow, I can see that you're a true professional. Thanks for your hard work. Are you asking about the airship or me? Yeah, we crashed, but we didn't go up in flames. The airship is still structurally intact. and most of its systems are functional. Honestly, it was more of a rough landing than a full-on crash. That was some fine piloting. Anyway, one comms tower is down, but we've got another way. We can repurpose the airship's communication equipment to set up a temporary network. When you get across the lake, pick up the equipment.
I guess an airship crashed on the other side of the lake. Are there any wounded? If I can be of help, I'll come with you. I lost my bag of medicine while running from the beasts, but I'll do what I can.
Setting up a temporary network with the crashed airship's comms? Smart move. It's across the lake, but with your biosuit, it should be an easy trip. That said, I'm not picking up any life signs over there. Yet there's unusual movement. It doesn't seem like wind or seismic activity, so be careful.
So, the engineers want to set up a comms line? They won't be able to make it to the other side on their own. I can help. Don't you see my mechanical body? I can fix most machines on my own. But that Karen named Ada wants to tag along. What's the deal? Why don't we just leave her here? I don't like Karens. They give me a bad feeling. Because they always act like they're innocent, weak, or victims no matter where they go. It's irritating. Why? What? I just don't like them, okay?
Redtail's rambling again. Just ignore her. Soma cyborgs. They must be after the wreckage too. Take them down. Strange movement earlier must have been them. Stay sharp as you look around. Damn, they're persistent. They must think we're stealing their loot. Watch out. Alright, let's comb through the area. There's gotta be something left.
Hey, come over here. I think I found something. It's a black box data chip from the airship. From the data, it seems like the ship was hit just before touchdown. So it was the gang, huh? But something doesn't sit right. If this had happened near the armory they took over, that'd make sense. But this Lode Forest is nowhere near there. Why go this far just to take down an airship? Were they really after it in the first place? So, the attack happened as the ship was approaching the comms tower, right? Maybe their real target was the tower all along. Why are they this desperate to shut down the network? Feels like we've stumbled into something much bigger. Anyway, restoring the comms gear shouldn't be too hard. But those Somas are already closing in again. Hold them off while I work.
Soma's incoming again. You need to keep them off Redtail until she's done restoring the comms equipment.
Alright, that should do it. Good work. Just because you've got a biosuit doesn't mean you have to show off like that, you know? Anyway, we're done here. The engineers will take care of the rest. They'll bring the lake's comms tower back online. We need to get to the repeater. And now I see some Ferengies around the repeater. Ferengies may look cute and adorable, but they're actually quite tough and dangerous. They're greedy little creatures, always looking to snatch whatever they can. Think they're harmless? Get too close and you'll have a hole in your skull. Let's clear them out as we move toward the repeater. The repeater station isn't too far from here. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
I don't think they're cute and adorable at all. Redtail's got some really weird taste. That should be enough. Go to the repeater and meet up with Redtail.
This is the remaining repeater, but it's not looking good. Some of the parts are gone. Doesn't look like the gang messed with it, though. I bet the Ferengies took the repeater parts. Ask this engineer for details. I found him cowering behind the repeater.
Have you come to check on the repeater too? If only you'd gotten here a little sooner. Those Ferengies tore it apart and took most of the key components. I don't understand why. It's not like they know how to use them. I can make do with some temporary fixes. But to restore communications, we need more parts. Take out the Ferengies in the area, and recover whatever parts you can. Still not working? Figures. The core repeater parts are still missing. The temporary fixes just aren't powerful enough to handle the load. Ferengies usually hoard whatever they steal in their nests. The way most wild animals do, you know? With this many of them around, there's got to be a nest nearby.
I've already located their den. Sending you the coordinates now. Let's meet there. Ferengies love digging burrows in spots like this. Crafty little things. Their tunnels are probably way bigger than they look, so be careful. They might swarm you as you go in. I'll hang back. You see, I don't like tight spaces. Damn, these fluffy little critters. Kinda wish I could keep one as a pet.
Redtail was right. It sure is bigger than it looks. Watch out! Ferengies could come at you from anywhere. The one that ran ahead just have gone further in. Let's check out this pile of stolen junk. Wait, I see a backpack over there. Looks like herbs inside. It must be the medicine bag I'd lost. Look at this massive pile of junk. Some of this even looks like it came from the outpost. We're gonna need a lot of hands to sort this out. Scanning this for the repeater parts is gonna take a minute. Hold on! Something's coming! it down, and the rest should run away. Let's go back to looking for repeater parts. The scanner's picking up something. With these parts, we should be able to restore the repeater now.
The repeater's back online, right? I'm getting a signal. There's still some interference, but it should be stable enough to reach Bellado City. The old Frontier's connection is coming through too, but the signal's a little shaky. I'm picking up an alert. I guess the gang did make a run for the old Frontier. I'll go on ahead. See you in the old Frontier. Thanks to you, I'm traveling safely. I really appreciate it. Oh, you found my bag? So the Ferengies had snatched it away. Thank you. You keep helping me so much. I'll make sure to return the favor someday.
Red Tail standing over there.
Hold on. Something's not right with the connection with the old Frontier. I've been pinging them, but there's no response at all. The network is up and running, so the system is fine. We were getting responses back when we reconnected from the Lode Forest. Something must have happened between now and then. Does this mean another fight? You look around for any clues. I'll scan the area.
This is not right. Looks like this place was attacked too. Klops, that ID signal is of the Gorgon clan. Why are they so close to a village? Let's check the destroyed buildings. are Bellotto civilians. Just what happened here?
You're here. I think the gang was here. Are you alright? When I got here, many of the villagers had already fallen. I'm not sure how many attackers there were, but those Klops were using terminals. If we can access their data, we'll have a better idea of their numbers. I'll stay out of the way as much as possible. Let me know if I can be of any help.
These Klops are way too coordinated. Someone has to be leading them. We need to extract their data and assess their numbers.
Did you find their plans? I did a quick sweep of the area, too. Damn it. This is pretty much a full-scale army. Klops, the Keto Gang, and, of course, the Silverhorns. Strews. That sneaky bastard. He must have teamed up with another gang after escaping the armory. I don't know what they're after here, but Strews still has my gun. I'll track Strews and the Silverhorn Gang's movements. You keep the Klops busy. You know what I mean, right?
Like they've established a proper defense over there. The Klops may be aliens, but their tech isn't all that different from ours. They're great at imitating and adapting human technology. Don't let them steal your weapons.
A Saiyan mercenary. Did you fight your way through that Klops horde? Didn't look like you came from Bellotto City. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. The Klops from the Gorgon clan are staging a show of force near the village.
They're an annoying bunch. Where did they even get those fancy weapons? Without backup from Bellotto City, we won't be able to hold out for long here. By the way, have you seen Strews or any of the Silverhorns? They must be around here somewhere.
Most of the villagers have already been evacuated to Bellotto City. We're expecting backup, but they're taking too long to get here. We need to fortify our defenses before it's too late. Take care of those Gorgon clan Klops. They're interfering with our defense line.
With the soldiers holding the line, this place should be safe. I almost had to dive into the river while running from the Klops, but thankfully I didn't have to. Thank you for asking. I'm more worried about the soldiers here. A few of them left to retrieve supplies from a base outside, but they never came back. Could you check on them? If they're still alive, I'll help get them patched up.
That's the Bellotto Defender's corpse! More are coming! We have to stop them here!
The invasion must have started before you even got to the Old Frontier. Why aren't the Old Frontier's defense systems activating? If we want to stop the Klops here, we need to take out their leader. I've got eyes on their leader. Sending you the location now.
They see us! Take them down! Let's grab their battle plans. That should tell us what we're up against.
Got their plans? I was scouting across the bridge. The Silverhorn Gang and the Keto Gang are gearing up for an attack. There are too many of them for the villagers to hold them off. And the Old Frontier's defense systems are basically rusted junk. The Old Frontier's defense systems have been down for ages. They're no good to us. I mean, I get it. It's a quiet town with no wealth and no history of gang trouble. Which is why this doesn't add up. Why the Old Frontier? What are they after? Let's go check the other side. We might find a way to stop them.
A Bellotto civilian, already dead. Looks like they've been dead for a while. Probably since the Klops first took over. Redtail's words got me thinking. While there isn't much of anything here, there is an arcane tower. Yes, that arcane tower. That strange, tall structure. It's been around since before humanity ever settled on Novus. Back in the day, holy energy used to flow from it and people harnessed it for power. But over time, the energy weakened and now it's practically gone. That's why the old Frontier's defense system stopped working a long time ago. If we can get the tower running again, we might be able to reactivate the defenses. Let's deal with the gang forces around here and figure out what they're really after in their base.